No weapons formed against our freedom, against our sovereignty, or against our mindset, against planet abundance shall ever prosper. I love you, I love you, I love you, friends. Already with the messages, the downloads. Freedom, okay? Do you feel free, friends? Are you experiencing freedom in your life right now? Because I know if you're not a part of the 1%, you are not free, okay? The messages that I get, downloads from God, is all about activating you, activating the God code within, and you tapping in and tuning in and really being free. So during meditation, freedom came up. Freedom. I am a free being, okay? I wake up in any country I want to at any moment in time. I do whatever it is that I want to do, or rather what God leads me to do, or where God leads me to go, which be in any country in the world at any moment in time, okay? I do whatever I want to do. I go wherever I want to go. I say whatever I want to say. I live how I want to live. Within this matrix, I am free, okay? And what came to me was the definition of freedom, or to look up the definition of freedom according to Merriam-Webster. And I really wish I had an old dictionary, just to see, because they be changing shit up, they be updating it as times go on with the manipulation. I wonder if anyone who has a dictionary from the 1990s, or even an encyclopedia — my mom had encyclopedias, I don't even know if she still have them — what does freedom mean? And if you have a dictionary between, or an encyclopedia from the 1990s, around that time, or the 2000s, early 2000s, please put in the comments below what the definition of freedom is, woman and female, because I'm very curious, because I know it has been changed. But freedom, the quality or state of being free, such as the absence of necessity, coercion — that's funny, or constraint in choice or action. When God be sending me around the world and I be talking to people and delivering messages, right? A lot of the people, all of the people be feeling as though they have to do something. They have to, do this work and make this small money, which is a trap that will keep you stuck in a lack mindset. And that is all a part of the system, because maybe of how you was brought up. If you were brought up in poverty, you will have an impoverished mindset, and you think small, and you fail to dream big, and you are not free. You're actually trapped in the matrix. You're trapped in some type of 9 to 5 job, or some type of shift work, and you're making minimal money, and then you probably caught up in a mortgage, or paying rent, and it's like the cycle, right? And so therefore you are not free. How do you get your freedom, friends? Right? Because everybody think freedom comes from the liberation of having paper money, right? And that is not true. That is the lie we have been told, sold, and bamboozled with, okay? Freedom is in the mind of knowing, hey, you know God, right? The infinite, the all that is, that created all that is, that created the beings, that created the things that we feel like we cannot live without. You know, the human species is the only species that pays for habitation. The birds that be making a nest, I seen a really huge nest in a palm tree outside of this community. And I'm like, damn, that's pretty cool. It's epic. Is the whole community living there? Is that just one family? Like, what birds is living in there? You know, or any of the other animals. They're not paying anyone to live anywhere. They just live wherever the heck they want to. In Thailand, I love seeing the packs of dogs, which I have a whole plan in the future for them. I don't like to see stray animals because every animal, especially one that used to be domesticated and then they were left. A lot of animals, I'm told, because of COVID, a lot of the dogs were left. And a lot of the cats were left as strays when COVID happened, and they just were abandoned, and that's not cool. And so I see them chilling on the beach, sleeping in packs, and I love it. I would feed the dogs when I had leftover food and stuff. Freedom is doing what you want, being where you want, and it starts in your mind. When you know that God, Madam Abundance, on planet Abundance, has overflow of everything, and you just need to align with it. And how do you align with it? In your mindset. You start acting in alignment with freedom. You don't stay making moves in lack mindsetness, in fear, feeling like you have to do anything. The only thing you have to do is be happy. And so that was the other part of the message, freedom. And what I say at the end of every video, I just want to break it down because it really gets me like all hot and worked up. And then when I get all worked up, like stuff gets confused and translated, and it be like misspoken words and stuff. Is this is the basis of what I say, because this is the truth. We are all magical, spiritual, universal, galactic beings of the highest white light. Like, and that's just putting it mildly. Like, you are infinite. I can't even fathom really the words of what we all actually are, because all of us are different, and all of us have special gifts that are within us that we need to tap into. And we tap into it when we feed our mind, body, and spirit God's fruits and vegetables that have seeds, not genetically modified fruit, seedless watermelon, seedless grapes, and whatever else, these little orange clementine, like fruit with seeds that hadn't been patented. These are God's fruits, and when you feed your mind, you will get the energy, God's energy, right? God's alive energy input into your body, and it will re-transform your mind. Okay. And when you retransform your mind, you realize that you are, in fact, a magical being, and you are capable of creating a massive, wonderful, infinite life beyond what you can even fathom. I told myself at 18 years old, my inner child told me and came to me that I was going to be retired at 38, and that came true. I had no idea I would be an entrepreneur when I retired at 38. I had no idea that after being married for 20 years, I will be getting a divorce. And if you read my book, The Love Effect, that is the catalyst of what really helped me attain my wealth. Okay. God sent me around this world on plant medicine journeys to, God had me go in and continue to go in 24/7 of doing all of the things necessary to heal myself. I was one of the people that was voluntold to get the COVID vaccine. When you're in the military, you don't have a choice. They treat your body like a damn mass-produced animal, with all of the inoculations that they give you to code us up, to brainwash us further. And we were giving the option of getting the vaccine voluntarily first until they said, this is what you're going to do. Okay. And because of these things, you know, I was part of the system and part of the matrix until God was like, we got to do all these things, ayahuasca journeys, Kambo, mushrooms, and all type of tinctures that I've created and supplements that I've taken to really push out all of the toxic things that was in my body and was manipulating my brain into having a lack mindset, right? To prevent me from moving forward into pursuing my own freedom, my freedom of thought, my freedom of mind, my freedom of movement. So we are all magical, spiritual, universal beings. We are created from the divine, God source energy, right? Like if you really knew that and you really sat with that, friends, you would know, well, look how beautiful the trees and the flowers and all of nature is. You're not just some regular ass human being. You may think that. You have been brainwashed to believe that. But you are capable of such magnificence. We got amazing Reiki healers out here that can use their hands, right? We got power in our hands to heal things on other people. My throat chakra is an activating tool. This is one of my very special gifts where I'm just using my voice to inspire, enlighten, and activate you with knowledge and wisdom that you can tap into within yourself. Okay? We are here on planet abundance. You have been fooled into believing in pessimistic thoughts that people are starving because there's not enough. There's absolutely so much get wasted when there's people right on the street outside going hungry. There's enough shelter. We don't need to build any more homes. There's enough homes on this planet that we building more. There's some for sale. There's some for rent. There's some you can buy for the night. Okay, you can buy for the hour. There is an abundance of everything on planet abundance. Why you think we got so many grocery stores and department stores closed up and locked up at nighttime with security? Okay, because we got so much abundance, we got it on lockdown. Okay, and if you being a security guard securing shit, like that's a whole foolish thing of a job. That agenda right there is crazy. You got no power. You don't have any control, and you're working for the wrong team. Okay. And if anything, you should be opening the doors, handing out food and fruit to those that you know is hungry right outside the street. I seen that someplace and made a video about it. A security guard, like getting a homeless person up from sitting in front of a store. Like, shame on you on that. We're on planet abundance. Everyone is abundant, but their mindset isn't abundant, and that's the problem. And this is what I'll be talking to you guys about, that we are all abundant, and you just need to tap into it. And it's all about changing your mind, okay, friends? We are here on planet abundance to have a joy-filled human existence, and this is where the freedom part come in. How are you spending most of your time? Are you doing exactly what you want to do every day? I sure do. I do everything I want to do all day. Yesterday, I did some work on my website. I didn't make it to the beach. I was singing, I was talking to God, I was meditating. The day before that, it's usually the beach, chilling. Beach, chilling. Go to another country, go to the beach. Go to another country, eat their food. Go to another country. This is what my modus operandi is. It's like, God, where we going next? What we doing next? What we saying next? God be like, be patient though. But this is what I do with my time. This is what I choose to do with my time. And it makes me gloriously happy. Me doing what I want to do every day has allowed me in less than 1 year. In fact, when did I publish my book originally? Let's say May. From May up until now, even though it took my whole life to create the book, all the experiences that I had, to write a book, publish a book, create a website, create products on my website, right? And that's just something to do. That brings me joy. But for the past 2 years, I've just been free. 2.5 years, I've been free. doing whatever it is I want to do, going wherever it is I want to go, eating whatever I want to eat. This is my dream, to travel the world and eat food in different countries and experience life in these countries like everybody else that live there do. Go to cafes and drink tea. This is what I do. I choose a restaurant. I eat from the entire menu of the things that I eat that benefit my body, and I drink tea. This is my life goal. Right? And there's more things, but at the moment, this is what I get to do, and it's very pleasurable for me. So if you are on planet abundance, friends, and you are not having a joy-filled human existence, ask yourself what it is that's keeping you stuck in whatever place you're in, and talk to God on what it is that you need to do. You have to take some type of action, like leave the job that's not fulfilling to you, like leave the relationship that is no longer serving you, like leave the environment that is not uplifting you. You have to do these things in order to attain your freedom of mind. Okay? That is the message, friends. I really pray that you align with the abundant mindset and know that you are in fact an infinite galactic being, right? You are made from the divine. You cannot fail. It is impossible, in fact, for you to fail when you know that you are infinite. That is the message, friends. I love you. I love you. I love you so much. I really wish that this resonates and sinks into your heart and soul. Do share with other people that you know are not free. We need to take it from the 1% of people to the entire population being free, because it is everyone's right to be free and live a full life in gratitude and love and compassion on planet abundance without being jealous or envious of another human being, because we all have the capability to attain every single thing that we could ever want, dream, or hope for. Okay, friends? I love you. I love you. I love you so much. Thank you for watching from wherever you're watching from. Bye.